Hey, it's me again, Pamela, and I'm going to do an update on all of my fish tanks, and we're going to start with the nursery here. And as you can see, I have all different age groups here. You can see Dalmatian Mollies, Mickey Mouse Platys, there's some sunburst Platys, a few guppies, and there's even some shrimp. There's some red cherry shrimp. And there are some mystery snails in here, and this is my 6.5 gallon nursery. It's the bookshelf nursery, bookshelf tank, and I have a dozen of these sold this weekend. A lady's coming to pick up, and then another half dozen or so we're going to go to a friend of mine is going to take them for her son-in-law for his office fish tank. But I sell these $1 a fish, $1 a baby for the most part. When I get an excessive amount of babies, I usually will run a 50-cent special though. And they're all different age groups. See the little guppies in there? They're probably 3 weeks old, I guess. Probably the oldest ones in here are maybe 3 months, and that's that one you see there. Look how bright that orange is. I just think those are so pretty. And then I also sell the purple snails, the mystery snails, and gold ones. I have a few black, but mainly I try to breed the purple ones because you can't buy those here. And they're different prices depending on the size. So that is the first one, and that is actually in my husband's bathroom. And then we're going to step right in here to the computer room. Here's the 55-gallon tank, which is also my favorite tank. And I have bleeding heart tetras, as you can see there. And I have 3 of the ghost catfish. There's 6 rasboras. And there's my 2 oranda goldfish. I'm planning on getting a bigger tank. I'd like to get 125 so those 2 goldfish can move into that, and probably the bleeding heart tetras, because they're getting bigger and they're needing a bigger tank. I already know that, so don't start hating on me. I'm pretty well up on my fish, so I know what size they need to be. And then there's zebra Danios, and there's 2 peppered corys. There's one of them hiding right there, and there's 3 otos in here, and then the rest are snails. And there's some ghost shrimp in here, and I know at least 2 of them are about ready to have their babies. There's a purple snail, and there's a snail on top of the house. The little birthing net you see there, that is 2 clutches of eggs hatched not too long ago, and so that's babies that are in there, and I just have them in there because that way I can kind of monitor their growth. So you can see there's quite a few in there. Most of them are gold, and then there's some black ones in there. And I have a lot of hornswort. That's a really good hiding place for babies. This particular tank, I haven't had any eggs. These are all egg laying fish, so if they have had any eggs in here, somebody eats them before I can get to them. So I've yet to see any, other than, oh, and there's my one little girl, Beta girl. She's in there too. I've had her for a long time. And let's see, I was looking for the largest snails in there. I don't see them right now. I don't know where they're at. It must be underneath something on a wall blending in. But anyway, okay, that's the 55. Then move over here to the 29 gallon. And in here, I have one female guppy and one male guppy. You can see the boy there, and there's the girl. I did have another girl, but she passed away on me. And then all the black ones, all the Dalmatian Mollies, the black ones are my 6 original first babies I ever had. And then the white one is an added one that I got about a month ago. He's a boy because all of them are girls except for one. That black one there, he's a boy. So I thought we needed to add another boy in there. And there's one of the large mystery snails. And then, I don't know if you can see in this hornswort, there's hundreds of red cherry shrimp. They're so tiny. The babies now are so tiny you can't hardly see them. But there's quite a few large ones in there too. These Dalmatian Mollies, they know me so well now because I've had them since they were tiny babies and they just all come up to see me. Yeah, I know. They say, feed me, feed me. And there's one of the big snails there too. And I'm kind of hurrying because I know my battery is about to go. I've been taking videos a lot today. And then here is the 39 gallon. This was my very first tank. Well, not actually, my first larger tank. My first tank was actually a 10 gallon, which I do not have anymore. I gave that to my granddaughter. That's Lucy. These are the ones that have names because I've had them the longest though. Lucy, she's a balloon belly. She's my very favorite. I love her. If you can love a fish. You can see some more balloon bellies in there. Dalmatian Mollies, Sunburst, Platys, Mickey Mouse Platys. There's no snails in here other than the ram's horn and a few pond snails that I keep trying to keep cleaned out. I put one of the oranda goldfish in here the other day just for one day and he wiped out a bunch of snails. This one right here, that is Dolly. This one is Molly. And they are my first original fish, and Lucy. They were my first 3 fish. And then there's also, I have hornswort in here, and there's also a few shrimp in there. Not very many, just a few. And then there are babies that were just born in here. Of course, you're not going to be able to see them because they were just born last night. They're super tiny, but they're Platys. More Platys. And let me see if I can make it into the kitchen before I run out of battery. Oh, take a little visit at Mr. Beta Boy. Hey, Beta Boy. I've had him for a while. It's a sad thing that betas aren't really big on company. And then this is my other nursery. And this is a 5 gallon. And that's all babies in there too. You can see. So I have guppies, Dalmatian Mollies, and different kinds of Platys that I sell. Then I sell the mystery shrimp. And I sell, mystery shrimp. Mystery snails, and then the red cherry shrimp. Some beauties in here. Oh, they're so cute. So cute. Well, anyway, that is an update on everybody. And there's shrimp in there too. And there's ram's horn snails in here as well. I'm not too fond of ram's horn snails or pond snails, but I mean, they do keep it nice and clean. Look how tiny. Anyway, that is an update on all my tanks for now. I also have a 20-gallon at work that is full of babies. So what I do is when somebody has babies, I split them up into these, the 5-gallon, 6.5-gallon, and my 20-gallon at work. Sell them when I can, and then they just keep having babies. So I hope you enjoy it.